welcome to my channel. This is the Gist and Unwind channel. Thank you so much. It's a privilege and an honor to have you with me. I am a practicing retail pharmacist, and so what happens is that every week at work I get lots of questions from different people asking me for solutions and tips for different things. And if I find any questions that I find that are interesting and I think will be helpful for somebody else out there who's not able to get in touch with their pharmacist as soon as they need it, I come on here and I talk to you guys about it. So welcome. Today I'm going to be talking to you about fish oil versus krill oil versus omega-3 pills. If you, depending on where you live, chances are that you can find these products at your at your local pharmacy. At my pharmacy that I work at, we stock all three, or we used to, but as of late we don't have the fish oil, and in place of the fish oil we have krill oil and we have the omega-3 pills. And so I get lots of people who come up to me and want to know if the three medications or the three products are interchangeable, or can they substitute. If they want fish oil, can they just buy krill oil, or can they just buy the omega-3 pills? The answer to that is yes and no. Yes, but keep an eye on things. Let your doctor know that you are changing, and keep an eye on your overall the numbers that you check for your health, like your blood pressure, your lipid panel, that's your triglycerides, your LDL, your HDL. Just keep an eye on all these things, because these are ultimately the things that you're trying to target and make better, in anticipation that all this would, provide for longevity and a healthy and good quality of life. But what's the big deal about these omega-3s and the fish oils and whatnot? So back in the 70s, there were these two researchers who they studied these people called the Greenland Eskimos. And these Greenland Eskimos, they live in a part of the world, or the part of the earth, that is very, 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 very cold. So cold most part of the year that it's the area is not ideal for any kind of any reasonable kind of agriculture. So they don't eat a lot of plants. In fact, their lifestyle is very carnivorous, so they eat lots of meat and fish. But plants, vegetables, carbohydrates, all of the other stuff that you would expect in a healthy, balanced diet, they don't have that. So one would expect that people who are eating this way, that is just eating meats and fish and no vegetables, would not have the most favorable cardiovascular outcomes. You would expect them to have higher levels of strokes, higher levels of heart attacks, or things the like. But these researchers, according to them, they found that when they compared these Greenland Eskimos to the general population, they seem to have lower rates of cardiovascular events, according to them. And then they also checked their blood. They took samples of their blood, and they found that they had higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids in them. Omega-3 fatty acids are fatty acids. They're called essential fatty acids. They're acids or chemicals that we need for general health and general upkeep, but we cannot synthesize them within ourselves. We have to assimilate them from our diet. So these guys did, from their research and from analyzing the data, they extrapolated that basically the food that these guys were eating, the fish that they were eating, the oils from the fatty fish they were eating, were giving them a high level of omega-3, which was in turn protecting their hearts and their cardiovascular system from the usual onslaught that the people in the general population were experiencing. This was their result. This was their hypothesis. This is what they claimed. And then that has since kind of gained steam, and in general now it's kind of accepted that fish is good for you. Eating lots of fish is good for you. If you read most of these healthy diets, they include lots of fish. Taking fish oil in the pills, which is the part that is giving you those omega-3, is recommended many times. And so that's what's going on now. And it's a big market, big market. I read that somewhere there's $5 billion market in the United States. Can you interchange between these three things? Yes, like I said, you can. The thing is, if it's the product is it's labeled omega-3, then you're getting just plain omega-3. But when it's krill oil or fish oil, those products contain the omega-3 within them. So the dosage that you're getting in all three may not be exactly the same. That's why I say keep an eye on all your numbers and keep in close contact with your physician. Let them also know that you have changed your product, because you're not necessarily getting the exact same dose that you're getting. But if you cannot find the fish oil, I don't see why not you couldn't substitute, as long as, like I said, keep up with everybody and keep an eye on everything, on all your numbers. Fish oil is the oil from fish. Krill oil is from crustaceans, like things like shrimp and all that stuff. That's where they get the krill oil. And then the omega-3 is, they just synthesize it it's the straight pure omega-3 fatty acids. So that is that. But I will also tell you this, there's a lot of research that refute the claim, and there's a lot of research that also reinforce the claim that these omega-3 fatty acids are actually doing anything or beneficial to us. There are lots of people, there are a lot of scientists that say that the original research was misunderstood and wasn't quite extrapolated well to the rest of the masses, and that if anything, that this fish oil, either they're not beneficial or not doing anything, or they might be slightly harmful, depending on which study you read. So it is mixed reviews. It's enough mixed reviews that, it's worth having a discussion with a healthcare professional. So what I say, I defer to your physician. If your physician tells you to take this fish oils, please go ahead, take them. And they're very good for the triglycerides, part of your lipid panel. But go ahead and take them. I defer to your physician. Go ahead and take them. I just wanted you to know that information also, that there's data out there that's showing that it may not be as, as wonderful as all the claims say that it is. But also, in addition, I also want to encourage you to eat well, have a good, well-balanced diet, have a good exercise regimen in your lifestyle, have just a general appreciation and gratitude for life, and then stay away from stressful situations, things that are not good for you. If you keep those 4 things going, chances are that those are going to give you the best and most robust cardiovascular beneficial recipe or prescription that you need. But I hope I was able to help you today. I hope I answered your question. If you have any more questions, please leave me a comment, rate, subscribe, and yes, I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.